Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Welcome in to practice. Welcome to practice. Who is here? Who is here? How are you doing? Pop out in the chat. I'd love to start getting to know who all is here. My mic setup is really wobbly tonight, so if you see it wobbling around, it's just the setup. So, um, so welcome. I'm so glad that you are here. You are here. Hello, hi Sarah. Oh, Sarah's in the house. Whoop, whoop. Oh man. How are we feeling? How are we feeling? I don't know about you all, but like 6:30, 7 o'clock. I was, going all day like we do. And right around that time, I feel like I have slammed into a proverbial wall. I could like lay down and just go to sleep right now. So I toyed around with some guided imagery to just like for being in a really comfy bed and getting a good night's sleep. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll dip into that. I don't know. But tonight, I actually wanted to just lean into you. I want to lean into you. I want to lean into your requests. I want to lean into what you need, what is good for you. Um, so we'll sort of like tap in a little bit as we get comfy, as people trickle in. We're just gonna get a comfy seat. I suspect tonight is going to be good in, as usual, whatever position is good for you. So if you do want to curl up in the bed, um, get some blankets, get some pillows, lay on the couch, get comfy. If you want to take a really, the word that comes to mind is disciplined. Um, so, a disciplined, upright, tall, intentional posture. For practice, you are invited to do that too if that works for you. So, do what you need. And as always, we're already starting practice because we're tapping in to our bodies, right? We're moving from our brain, our mind, up, down into our body. I said up, down into our bodies, right? What does it want? Do you want to lay out on the couch? Will that be helpful for you? Or would it be helpful for you, supportive for you to be in that upright posture? So tap in, maybe already closing your eyes and just taking a few breaths and just starting to become aware of your body. How's it feeling? Become aware of your breathing. How's your breathing doing? We're just tapping in right now, guys, just getting acquainted for the night. We won't stay here. We're not deep diving into practice just yet. But what is your breathing like? Is it shallow? Fast? Maybe as soon as you become aware of how your breathing is, maybe you make a choice to shift it. Maybe you make a choice to non judgmentally just be aware of it. Already, this space invites awareness of our bodies, safety, permission to drop out of our heads and into our bodies, to cultivate awareness and choice. Viktor Frankl says between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. And in our response is our growth and our freedom. So, coming here into the space of empowered healing practices onto this channel, joining here tonight, right here, right now, or later if you're watching the recording, right, wherever you are, whenever you are watching this, you are entering a space of safety where you can become aware and where you can choose. So, what is your body asking you to do? Mine's asking me to close my eyes and put my head on a pillow. And so I'm becoming aware of that, and I am choosing to move forward intentionally with a soft and gentle practice and to tap into what you all need tonight, and then probably going and being intentional about bedtime. So, what a beautiful thing. So, we're here. We're a little more acquainted with our bodies, with what our needs are, with what our wants are. And so I want to invite you into the chat with me tonight. I have a few things in mind, but I want to open it up for requests. What type of practice would you like to have tonight? We could have a gentle, slow practice focused simply on mindfulness and breathing. We can have a practice centered on gratitude. And my mom was saying earlier, counting our blessings, so to speak. We could have a guided imagery, right, where we let our imaginations influence not only our mental state and our level of relaxation, but also our physiology, right? The brain doesn't know the difference between what we imagine and what we experience out there, right? It's a beautiful thing about the brain and a beautiful thing about guided imagery. So, if anything is coming up for you and you'd like to pop in the chat, let me know. And so please feel free. I see some hearts. Thank you for the hearts. I love the hearts. So yeah, feel free. No pressure to add it. Like I said, I've got some things prepared. I'm going to go ahead and move into sticker segment, which just lights me up every time we do it because I love a good sticker segment. Hey, everyone. Welcome for joining. If you're joining in, I was just saying we're moving into the sticker segment, which is a new one for us. Words of wisdom, words of inspiration. Hey, Leanne, I'm so excited to see you here. I'm taking requests. So, for those of you that have been with the channel for a while, you know the drill. Get comfortable, get your water, get your blankets, get your pillows, get your seat, get what you need, right? Tap into your body. What position is it asking you to take tonight? And then I want you to tap into what you want. Are we looking for something gentle, calm? Do you just need to come here and breathe a little bit? Or are you looking for some imagery? Are you looking for some gratitude, right? So pop in the chat if you would like to share and let me know. Let me know what feels good, what sounds good tonight. I'm taking requests. So we're going to go through sticker segment. Feel free to pop in the chat while we're doing stickers with your ideas, anything that sounds like it would feel good to you, and then we will move into practice. And I want to make sure I'm capturing everything. So, all right, got my shoebox. Last time the shoebox fell over and crashed, so I'm going to try to avoid that this time. All right, let's see. Peace, ease. Ooh, the beach. Ooh, the beach. Look at you guys. Okay, we'll go to the beach. Did you guys coordinate that? The beach. The beach. Okay, there's one. I don't love this one, so we're gonna skip that one. Some of these are spicy. All right. Oh. Okay. What does this one say? Ooh. All right. So got a little bit of color coordinating. So I'll do these in the order that I grabbed them. So words of inspiration. First one up. Ooh, I always do it backwards. Don't stop. Don't stop. I don't know who this is for, who needs to hear that, but if that resonates with you, don't stop. Don't stop. Second one, I like this one. It's always time for tea. It's always time for tea. What this says to me, right? So maybe this resonates differently with you, but what it's always time for tea resonates with me is that there's always a piece. Don't stop believing. Yeah, don't stop. Yes. I love that. And it's always time for tea reminds me of, um, there's a piece in there, like, there's always time to lean into what you need, right? So I would say it's always time for practice. There's always time for practice, right? Um, so don't stop believing. And it's always time for the beach. And then here's another one. It's always time for the beach, I said. It's always time for tea and the beach. Make your move. Make your move. So if the first one wasn't clear with don't stop, here you go. Make your move. Grab a cuppa if that's what you need to make your move. Grab some coffee, grab some tea, and let's go. And let's go gently. Gently. How can we go? How can we not stop? How can we make our move? I love that these three together, don't stop, make your move, and it's always time for tea because it reminds us of that we need all of these things, right? We want the momentum, right? We want the movement. We want um, the moving forward. We want to make our moves, and to do all of that, we want to take care of ourselves. We need to take care of ourselves. Take time for a cup of tea. Take time for a practice. And here you are. So let's do that. Who doesn't love a good checklist? Let's check our self care the list. Sometimes it's like that, is it not? Okay. So settling in, settling in. We're going to the beach. We're going to the beach. And I was asking my mom earlier, and she mentioned, again, counting our blessings, gratitude, tapping into joy. And I don't know about you all, but the beach for me is definitely a place of joy. So let's go to the beach and let's be grateful for our brains that can conjure up images, visual images, sensory images. There she is. Yes, an area of joy. There's mom. So grateful that our brains are capable of allowing us to imagine, right? And maybe you don't imagine with visions, right? With image, right? Of images and visuals and things like that. Maybe you imagine sound. Maybe you imagine touch. Maybe you imagine smell. All of these things are valid and can help us relax, help us experience these things. So let's go. Let's go to the beach. I am ready. I can already feel the sand on my toes and the sun on my face. So closing your eyes, if that is comfortable for you, settling in. I'm going to take a few more movements here just to get comfy. Grab some water. I invite you to do the same. Mm. And breathe. Breathe. In breath, out breath. Slowly centering in, becoming still. Becoming aware of your in breath and your out breath. Maybe taking a sigh if you need to. A forceful exhale. Allowing your shoulders to drop down away from your ears. Allowing your eyebrows to soften, the muscles around your eyes, your jaw. Once again, letting those shoulders drop down away from your ears. And as you become aware of an image, bring to mind an image. Notice a surface beneath you. Your eyes are closed. There's a chair beneath you, a chair that you would sit on outdoors. There's a breeze, and the sound of waves. The air is warm but not hot, and the breeze caresses your skin. You take a deep breath of salty, fresh air. Becoming aware of the chair beneath you. What kind of chair are you sitting in? And is it reclined? Are your feet up? Or are they on the ground? Is it a lawn chair? Is it made of fabric? Just noticing your surroundings. Taking another deep breath in of the fresh, breezy air. If your feet are on the ground, or perhaps you are on the ground, you feel the warm sand. Not too hot, not cold, just a warm caress on your skin. We meet a moment of gratitude here, grateful for the warmth that seeps into our muscles, into our bones, and relaxes us. Grateful for the breeze that gently caresses our skin and encourages us to just relax. Grateful for the sound of the waves, a natural rhythm. After some time, your eyes flutter open. Perhaps you're wearing sunglasses, perhaps not. And you take in the scene around you, noticing perhaps first the extent of the ocean expanding out beyond you, the waves crashing on the shore. You notice the extent of the beach running to your left and to your right. You notice if there are any trees that dot the beach. You notice any other people, if they're there. And now you notice that you're offered the shade of a tree to sit in. Here you choose the sun or the shade. Taking in the full scene with all of your senses, all you can see, all you can hear, all you can smell. All that caresses your skin, and perhaps even what you can taste. Here, there is nothing left to do except breathe and enjoy the serenity of the wind and the waves and the sun. Here you feel that you can completely relax. Your muscles begin to loosen. The tension begins to dissipate. You begin to feel more and more relaxed. I invite you to tune in to a particular part of the scenery that's most intriguing to you. Tuning in to the crashing waves, letting the rhythmic sound calm you, relax you. Sensing that the tension dissipating from your body simply rolls out into the ocean and dissipates. Perhaps becoming aware of the sand, the warmth, the gentleness, the way it moves over your fingers or your toes like nothing else but sand does. Tuning into the breeze, perhaps even closing your eyes and upturning your face to the sun and the breeze, and just feeling the warmth of the sun or the coolness of the shade along with the breeze just caress your skin. Grateful for this moment. We have a choice. We can stay here and simply relax. Still, calm. Perhaps our eyes are closed, perhaps we lie down and we simply allow the natural environment to care for us. Or perhaps we stand and go to the water and we feel the cool waters wash over first our feet and eventually our bodies. Or perhaps you choose a joyful, energetic expression, as if a child. Do you want to play? Build a sandcastle, run along the beach, dig a moat, play, laugh. We'll enter a short period of silence here. Choose your experience of this place, tapping into what your body needs. taking in your experience with all of your senses. And when you're ready, and you have some time here, when you're ready, settle back into the chair where we started on the beach. And as you arrive back into the chair, eyes open or eyes closed, looking at the beach, or simply closing your eyes and experiencing the rest of the sensations of the beach, I invite you to bring a slight smile to your face, and then maybe a slightly bigger one, and a slightly bigger one. And physically in this space or in your mind's eye, I invite you to take your hands now and expand them out wide as if to embrace the moment, to welcome this scene, to welcome this moment of joy, this moment of peace, this moment of relaxation. Grateful. Perhaps you even let out a laugh. So happy to be in this space. You let your arms come back to a neutral position. And we find ourselves a few moments of gratitude here on the beach, repeating louder to yourself after me, I am grateful for this moment. I am grateful for this breath. I am grateful for this experience. And I know that I can return at any time. And now, closing your eyes to the scene of the beach if you haven't already, take one more deep breath here. And when you're ready, wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, stretching if you need to stretch. And when you're ready, opening your eyes and coming back into the room where we started. Grab some water, grab your journal, write your notes, pop in the chat. How are we feeling? How is the beach? Great. That's how I feel. I'm gonna be honest with you all, I didn't really wanna come back right away. Glorious. Oh, I'm so glad that you felt that way. I could stay there for hours, and now I'm thinking maybe I'll just have to make a practice with some beach sounds and music in the background that you can just play on a loop and forever for however long you want, so that we can just stay at the beach however long we want. There is something about the feeling of sand, of warm sand. I never want to come home from the beach. There's something about it. Something about warm sand, warm sun, that warmth, that it's healing, right? It seeps into your muscles, it seeps into your bones, and you can just feel your muscles relax with the warmth. And that, I think, paired with the sound of the waves, I'll have to look it up, but there is a neurophysiological effect when we listen to waves. I don't remember exactly what it is, but it's a good thing. My boys fall asleep to ocean sounds. Yes, me too. It's just so peaceful. It's so peaceful. And so I'm curious what you all, I tried to weave in a little choose your own adventure there. So I'm curious what you all chose if you were just, laying out on the beach, relaxing, if you got in the water, if you played. I had imagery of like throwing sand around, which I feel like is generally a big no-no for a lot of reasons, but in your mind, right? There's no sand in my hair, right? I didn't get it in anybody's eyes. We just have fun. So I'm curious if you want to share what you chose. Dolphins. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. I love that. I love that. Dug my feet into the sand. I think I'm gonna be taking requests for more often because y'all have some really great ideas. This is this is fabulous. This is fabulous. I also went up to the edge of the water and felt the water was pretty cool, but it felt so good, right? And so here's the cool thing, you guys. None of us physically went to the beach, and and with this type of imagery where you tap into, and the key is to tap into it with all of your senses, right? What are you seeing? What are you hearing? What are you feeling? What do you smell? What do you taste? When you can tap into that and form that image, the whole thing makes up the image. When you can do that, your brain is firing in such a way that it believes these things are happening to you, right? And you get some of those physiological benefits. If we even just tap in and ask ourselves now, who's feeling a little bit more relaxed now than maybe when we started, or maybe an hour ago when we were making dinner, or 3 hours ago when we were at work, right? Put my chair on the edge of the water for the waves to come up and cover my feet. Oh, I could just spend days in that position. Give me a book and some sunscreen, right? So in our minds, we're not getting burned with the sun, but in the real beach, right, we have to take some precautions. So even more benefits to some guided imagery here. So I love this. I love this from the relaxation point of view. I love it from the creativity, play, joy, gratitude point of view, right? That we get to experience when we do this. I love this for the community point of view. I love this chat. This is so fun. It's so intriguing. And I love it for the neurophysiological point of view, right? We're doing this because it feels good, and it feels good because things are happening physiologically in our bodies that are helping us re-regulate our nervous system. So I am so glad that you came to practice tonight. And thank you for the suggestion. Again, I don't know if you guys coordinated that, but that was perfect. That was perfect. And for my mom, I got to weave in some of that gratitude, some of the blessings, some of the joy in there too. So definitely loving that. Thank you. Thank you. Let me see. I'm thinking I always get to this point and I'm like, "Ooh, did I have any announcements I wanted to make for you guys?" Nothing is coming to the top of my mind right now. So let me leave you with a recap of our stickers. Don't stop. It's always time for tea. Maybe now's a good time. Go make a cuppa before bed and make your move. We will be back here, same bat time, same bat place next week. Well, and also here in the United States, in most places in the United States, we are springing forward an hour on Sunday. So it'll still be 8 p.m., but it'll be a new 8 p.m. because we're springing forward. So don't forget to set your clocks. Um, Great. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Take these scenes with you. Maybe think about them while you're going to bed tonight. I'm sending you so much light and love, and I'll see you guys all next week. Like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Bye. Bye, Katya.